So
Hello.
silly.
Hello, hello.
Sing it.
Milk and cookies.
Yes,
Cause
yes.
who don't want
Want
some milk and
milk
cookies?
and
You
cookies.
know them saying
You
though.
wanna sing?
You know? Let me
I know. How are you, beautiful?
let me tell you something. I thought I was grown and I went outside last night to celebrate a friend's birthday.
How was
And
that?
we had a time. A time was had. But the thing is like, let me tell you something. When you're not in your 20s,
Child.
the recovery, okay?
It's
The recovery. So don't get
expensive.
it twisted. This ain't no drinky drink or nothing, because I got a little something tipping in my glass. But baby, this is electrolyte.
You're so stupid.
This is a
Electrolyte.
cheers.
Girl.
Um, it was a whole lot of tequila,
Ooh,
a
shit.
whole lot of tequila, a whole lot of tequila, whole lot of dancing. So my knee is knee.
Your knee is in. You and your knee. Ooh, her knee.
My
You
knee.
and your knee. You and
so
your knee.
it's been a very eventful day. I got to celebrate two more of my friends today. Two of my good girlfriends are having baby girls, because girls rule the world.
Awesome sauce.
So I went to two baby showers today, so that was fun. In the middle of me recovering on top of that. So, but I made it through, and we're here. How you do? How you do?
Girl, jumping right into it. I am doing wonderful. I wish I could have a drink, but I haven't had a drink in over a year because, as you all know, I had a baby.
She did,
I
my
had a baby.
babies. I love him so
Yes,
much.
my
He's my
son.
little man.
My son. So I
To
won't be
my
having.
man. Thank you to my man.
That's her. Oh my gosh. And she and
That's
him.
my song to him, and he loves it. He loves when I sing him that song.
He really does. So only thing I'm drinking is some Dr. Pepper, and that's actually living a little bit on the wild side for
Well,
me.
that's all right. That's all right. We're gonna get back to it.
In April though.
Yes, we are
He's
for your birthday.
one. He's one in March, and he will be off my titties, so I can release
Hello.
all this voluptuousness that I
The,
have right
the
now.
golden milk, okay? The golden
Girl,
juice.
serious.
But let me just tell you this, Fran, motherhood looks so good on you.
Oh yeah.
You are just doing it so gracefully. You're doing it so well. And I'm just really proud of you. And I'm proud of the mother that you are, the care that I see you, take care of your family, even through, it's hard. It's hard out here. Like, you understand me?
It's
It,
hard out here.
when you're trying to
No,
get this money for the rent.
girl, he say it's hard out here for the pimp, but it's hard out here for the hoe too. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here
It's
for
hard out here
both.
for everybody.
Everybody. You should have put that on. It's hard out here for the pimp hoe in the trick.
All of
All,
us, okay?
all of
We're
them. Every
struggling.
whatever bracket you fall in. Okay, it's hard out here.
Listen, but
Hard.
you are doing it so gracefully, and you are carrying it so well. And I just want to tell you that if no one told you, you are a wonderful mother, and you're doing a wonderful job.
Heart. Heart.
Period.
Period. Well, we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna
Yeah,
jump
jump
right
right
in.
in. What we doing? What we talking about? Chat.
Tiny daughters, Anika. Thoughts. So I couldn't download the video, but next week I'll have all the videos in here, guys. So when we get to Kiki Ken and shit, we'll have everything. Ooh, no cursing. When we get to Kiki Ken and stuff, we'll have everything in. But okay, so Zanika has a beautiful daughter named Hunter with a artist out in Atlanta. Hunter Bad or Bad Hunter or something like that is his name. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I never listened to his music, but I know they have a beautiful child together.
Yes.
And they were asking questions on her live, and she asked him questions. The question was, would we be together if we didn't have this child? He
Mm.
proceeded to say no, and then went into the explanation. Uh-oh, Mari, you done went down. Maury done went black on us, y'all.
Child.
Child, she
He's
back.
calling the phone, child.
They done called. They calling in.
Hold on.
Not at the moment.
Not right now.
So what? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Did you watch the clip? And if you did, what do you think?
So just to give you guys like some context, like she was saying, I'm guessing some fans were sending in questions, right? And
Really
then
good questions too.
she
'Cause
was
they was
asking the questions to him. And it very much gave like, this man, he do not want to be with you. It gave very much like, no, if we did not have this baby, we would not be together. And then he blamed it on her attitude. He blamed it on her attitude. Because it's always the black woman's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's always our fault. It's always our attitude. It's not you probably cheating and sneaking and doing some shit you ain't supposed to do, excuse my French. And that's why she got attitude. No, it's not that. It's her attitude. It's the way she talks to him, all this stuff. And I was like getting secondhand embarrassment for her. And she was like laughing it off and like, being like, oh, he capping. But let me tell you something about me. Don't play with me like that. My man will not play with me like that. Especially when we got millions and millions of, views and peoples and followers and fans, and they're going to spin it. They're going to spin it any way that they want to. So don't even, like, why would you even play with me like that? Okay.
And going even.
That's one.
Because
number two.
You know what, friend? That's the first thing I thought about. Like, even if you felt that way, this girl got.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, I lost you. I can't hear.
I said, even if you felt that way, this girl has 3 points something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you, friend. I lost the sound.
Oh no.
That's because people want to call me and stuff. Like, calm down. My phone wasn't ringing not one time. And then when I get on live, try to do my little now everybody want to call me.
Can you hear me now?
I literally cannot hear you. What's happening? How do I fix it? Give us a second. Technical difficulties. What's happening?
I don't know.
My volume is all the way up.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
I don't hear anything you're saying, friend.
Okay. Well, right back.
Okay, let me. Okay, I had to get out and get back in.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, talk to me, friend. Okay.
What I was going to say was, honestly, I just didn't, even if that was the case, that's how you felt, that was the wrong place. She just had a movie release and she has 3-point-something million followers. So I'm really crossing my fingers that he did that to kind of like boost her up a little bit, so people
to create some drama.
Yeah, because even if that's how you felt, nigga, put that in your diary.
I wish the fuck you would tell me that in front of millions of people watching me, and on this vlog and all this stuff. And it's just like it almost gave that could be like the case, because even with her response, like, one, she said something to the effect of like, oh, y'all still, in people business. But baby, you recorded the video, edited it, and posted it. So of course people are going to comment and talk about like, how you going to put your business out there and then tell us to mind our business? What? And then was like, I like women for real. So it was like, what?
I'm so tired of the I eat coochie on Tuesdays, but then give me some weenie on Thursdays, but I'm back eating coochie on Tuesdays, but sometimes I eat weenie on Tuesdays. Like, I'm so over it. I told you, girls, that's all girls do. They play gay. Like, it's just annoying. Like, I know real women that are, and I'm not talking about the bi girls who's like, I'm bi and that's what I do. I'm talking about that playing back and forth. Like, I know lesbian women probably have been hurt a lot by women.
Mm-hmm. They have.
Playing that game,
like, back back and forth between, male and female partners. But it was just like, where did that come from? One, that was
Yeah,
like,
like,
I was not ready for that. I was like, oh, okay.
and they
But
honestly, they threw her wherever the bus was, they found it and they threw her under it.
you
Because
know
the
what?
first thing they started doing, I'm telling you, the first thing they started doing was talking about her mama, all of what her mama done been through with her husband, and just like I felt bad for her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got straight up secondhand embarrassment. Like, it really gave, like, she was trying to just like laugh it off, but like he was being real serious, and he was saying like, yeah, no, like, we would not be together if we didn't have this kid. And the main reason why I'm staying is because this is the first child that I've been a part of, like, where I've lived. I've been a part of the whole birth, and raising my kid. What did he say? He had 4 other kids?
Yeah, for. And I was just like, so you didn't make it? Because I'm sorry, I don't know. After just right now having my baby, I don't know what I would do without his father.
Right.
Like, so to do it 4 times and you was never involved, like you wasn't waking up with the baby, you wasn't there. So I'm not putting that on them. That's on
Mm-hmm.
you.
That's on you.
Because I don't know no girl. She crazy. If she gonna be like, oh no, I want to wake up by myself. I wanna make bottles. I wanna breastfeed. I wanna by myself.
Well, listen to me. You don't want to do that, but sometimes
You will,
the
but you not.
situation
But if you have someone that's there and that's
might
saying
unfold
like,
that way. Because I know me, I'm not gonna live in no unhappy ass. I'm not. Personally, I will do it by myself. Do I want to? No. But I'm not gonna live in an unhappy space and like be miserable just to, have the other parent there. We could still co-parent in 2 separate homes. Like, we'll just have to make it work.
I don't
Like,
know.
so I don't know, but it gave very much embarrassed. Very much embarrassed. And I was like, you just gonna let this man talk to you like that, girl? Like, you
I mean,
are
I
the
don't think she
prize.
knew. I don't think
Like,
she
you
was
are the
like,
prize. This man sitting on this camera talking about he got 4 other children that he was not there for the whole entire like process. And this is her first baby, no?
yeah, this is our first baby.
You're the prize. Sorry. And he acting like he the prize. Talk about your attitude. I have an attitude too if you got 4 different baby mamas that I gotta deal with. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, they're a beautiful couple. He's a very handsome young man.
He
He's
is.
a handsome young man.
He is.
I'm not gonna sit up here and say, I'm sure, girl, women be running after men with 11 babies, mamas. Okay. Girl, women be shocking me sometimes. So I'm not gonna discredit him for the amount that it's just more or less don't embarrass your woman. Because this is what I will say though. When you men or you women embarrass your partner, you open that DM and that inbox.
And that's what I'm talking
So
about.
that I'll never, baby,
That's
I'll
what I'm
never.
talking about. So even if he like I said, she was acting like, oh, he playing, he capping for real. Don't ever play with me like that. Don't play with me like that, because like you said, that opens up the door for other things to come out, other things to happen. People be like, oh, you're not happy over there, baby? Come over here with me. I got you. All this stuff. Like, it just was like, I did not like it at all. So I'm hoping that it was something to just drum up some drama so that they can get a little bit,
I hope so. Her movie,
more views and more attention on them. Because for the most part, you really don't see them too much.
She low key. She's super low key, and I love that for her. OMG, girl. I like her whole get down. So
Yeah.
I as a low key someone that does like, I'm a fan of her. I'm a fan of their whole family. I like their family.
Yeah.
I love Tiny. Love Ti. Ti music is timeless. So is Tiny's. So I don't know. You nigga, fuck you. I mean, ooh, no cussing. I'm sorry. I'm the corporate today.
Well, she said what she said. But she said what she said.
Okay. So Patty Z.
So you caught up, you watched the last episode?
I watched it. I watched clips. I didn't watch all of it like all the way through consecutive, but I did watch some like clips or whatever. And so you would I cannot pronounce her sister name.
Takeshi?
Tasiki,
I think it is.
Tuskegee?
Tasiki.
Tasiki.
I think so. Don't quote me, but I think that's it.
We gotta really narrow that down.
This we don't want no smoke.
Narrow that down.
Teach us how to say your name.
Teach us how to say your name. Says she think that Smiley was faking. You think Smiley was faking?
Here's the thing, because you're just now like jumping in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all season, this girl has been like doing weird stuff. She really has been doing weird stuff. They think she faked an abortion already. Not abortion, but a miscarriage, excuse me. Because she supposedly had a miscarriage, but then was outside the next day with them at the club. Turned up, drinking. I don't know about you, but when you miscarry, what is happening? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. I can hear you.
Now the stupid. How do I have alarms going off? I just don't understand. Like, where do these alarms come from?
Go on.
Everything. No, but she has been kind of doing some weird stuff. I don't know about you, but if you have a miscarriage, right, you're gonna be still passing things, and it might be like a bloody situation. So I don't see how you would really be outside drinking and carrying on and on. You need to be sitting down somewhere. You need to be in the house.
Depends on if I wanted that little Nino or Nina or not. Now, if I didn't want it, I might be outside.
Check me out.
Celebrate good times.
Listen,
come on.
Absolutely not.
She might not have liked the daddy. It might have been one of those nights.
I mean, it very much gives that, but she just, I don't know. She's just been doing like a lot of weird shit. She got caught up on a lot of weird shit, a lot of lies and things like that. So I can understand why they think that she might have been faking it. Honestly, I still don't know. For me, what it gave is she had a little balloonie up in her, and that motherfucker gave out, and she got poison.
So allegedly.
That's what it gave to me. Because you going across over there, yonder.
Jamaica.
You know what I'm saying? And they gave, she might have, tucked a little something, and it leaked. Allegedly. That's what it gave to me, because the seizures and the belligerent and all that stuff, like, it gave very much like overdose.
She was good and gone.
It gave very much overdose, but she was drinking a lot. On the clips that they showed of her like pouring cups on the bus, she was pouring cups, okay, and taking them down. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, friend. I don't know. But it was crazy, and it looked very scary.
It looked extremely scary.
And that would have just really pissed me off, for real. Because like, you're a whole ass grown ass woman. Like, how the fuck you gonna come all the way overseas and act like this? We are not in our country. We're not nowhere, where we could like really tap into your insurance and all that. You're overseas, mommy.
I think they took way too long to get her. And when she got on that bus and she was unresponsive when Sky was trying to get her together, that's when they should have took her to the hospital.
They were already calling for the medic to come and stuff. But like they're in a whole nother place. They don't even know where they are, who to contact, where to go. That's what I'm saying. That was the problem, is that you went over here and you did the absolute most. Like, you should have been more cautious. When I went to Jamaica, I was not getting belligerent like that.
And then what I didn't like, I felt it was a little tacky on Zeus's part. I think we could have stopped the cameras a little bit.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I think we could have stopped the cameras a little bit. Seeing somebody fake with their mouth open and all of what she was going through,
it did not look good.
It didn't look good. It
didn't look good. But at the end of the day, it was just very irresponsible on her behalf. Like, I get you want to turn up and everything, but you should have not took it that far. You a grown-ass woman. You should know your limits.
I mean, honestly, clearly, it's something, you know, when you drink like that, you feel me, or you getting tossed like that, you got other demons going on and this other stuff going on. So I just think that there's something else going on,
It's a
or
lot going on with
it's
smelling.
something that it's other stuff going on because
For
you know
sure.
most women don't really get most people don't get messed up like that unless you trying to numb yourself. And
Yeah, well, prior to them going to that vacation, they were like trying to kick her out the house. They were
I
trying to kick
did
her out
see
the
that.
house. She was feeling like she was being bullied. You know what I'm saying? So you might be spot on with that, but it like Jamaica was not the place to do it, sis. Like you're
100%.
you're not nowhere where somebody could really like take care of you. Like,
You know what? This might be a stupid question, but what, like, somebody from Jamaica got to tell me because I don't know. Like, do y'all got 911 or is it like 999 or is it like
yeah, I'm sure it's
989?
something.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
is
sure
it
it's
111? Like, maybe this is something I
possibly.
could Google, but I'm like, what's your emergency? Because I know y'all got emergency
But like
every.
they were saying, well, like they were saying in the episode, oh girl, like they had to get some medics to come over there to help her out, and then they had to take her to a small clinic that was nearby, and then transfer her from the small clinic to the big
To the
hospital.
hospital. Yeah, I'm sure.
Now with this next episode that's coming out, it's seeming from like the previews that I've seen that when she got to the real hospital, she like all of a sudden was better. So that I think that's where the girls are like, you faking or you
Pronounce,
playing.
pronounce the name again.
Taseki.
Taseki. You know, you didn't gave me
Taseki.
Tasiki.
One of
You
the
didn't
two.
gave me Tasiki. We're gonna have to narrow this down because this is really
TT girl. It's TT. Okay.
TT. I like her though. I really do. She's one of my favorites. Like me just
I
watching the
just
show
cannot
here.
believe this.
It's okay, friend.
What is happening?
She is one. I like her though. She's one of my okay, so um man. Whoa, it's just me. What happened? Oh, okay. We back at it. We
Girl.
back at it. We back at it. Cause I was like, it's just me. What happened?
But yeah, so what it's seeming like is that when she got to that big hospital where they can really run some tests and figure out what's wrong with her, she like shaped up and she was okay.
Man.
That's what it seemed like, but we won't know until tomorrow, right?
Wait, so hold on. So I was watching, so one of my like, okay, so one of the sites, okay, so I follow like all the blogs or whatever. Like I follow all the blogs.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the blogs I follow is called On Site, right? That's the one I follow. They actually changed their logo and I liked it. It's really cute. It's like a little arrow. Not arrow, it's like a little disabled, enabled, like
Okay.
sign. Anyways, so fast forward, they had they basically quoted a new podcast. It's called like what's the podcast called? I think it's called like on what is it called? It's called On Point. On Point podcast. It's a fairly I don't know if they're new. I didn't really go into the podcast or research it, but long story short, the clip that they clipped, and next week I'll be able to put everything in.
Yes, okay. So you guys can see what we're talking about.
Be able to put everything in, but so the girl basically says like she doesn't understand why people get mad when couples have threesomes, and the guy double back on the girl, and vice versa. The girl, why couples break up over that. And my thoughts was because the person doesn't have knowledge. It's one thing when you're doing something and both parties are present. Would you want your lawyer doubling back to the DA and not letting you know that they had a confidential conversation? You probably wouldn't like that too much. So why would you want, like, using an analogy, using a kind of analogy here, but it's the same thing. Like you don't want no ex parte meeting. You want to be able to be present. You want to know what's going on.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Really
like
do. I completely agree. I clearly you have no, let me not be rude, but I don't see how you don't see that that's a problem. If I am inviting someone else into my sexual
Bedroom.
relationship with my partner, that's something that me and my partner are doing. So then if my partner then goes and does that without me, that's cheating.
Yeah.
That's
And
cheating.
it's
What do
such
you
a
mean you don't understand why people get mad?
I'm gonna be honest. I've never had one, and I know why, because I can't handle it.
Listen.
Emotionally, I couldn't handle it. Cause that
And the thing is when you open up that door, sometimes men take that as an opportunity to think that they could just, you
of
give them
course.
an inch, they're gonna take a whole mile.
Of
So,
course.
you if you open that door, you definitely have to have an understanding with your partner, and there definitely need to be boundaries set before you go into that. Because if you just go in there willy-nilly, like, all right, we just doing whatever, somebody feelings gonna get hurt.
I remember a long time ago, a girlfriend of a girlfriend, not my direct friend, but like a girlfriend of a girlfriend. She was basically talking about, their situation.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And she was like, the reason why they broke up was because her dude ended up going down on the
On the
girl
girl.
in the threesome, and
Mm-hmm.
she was just livid because she was like, we
Now is
had
that something? That's what I'm saying. You
I
gotta
guess
talk.
that was like a rule they had or something.
Yeah. So if that's the rule, and that's the rule, then what are you doing?
What are we doing here?
You
What
can't
are we
get
doing
lost in the
here?
sauce, and because if you don't want another man getting this guac 3000,
Why she hit her throat?
and then I go ahead and give him that guacky, you gonna be hot.
I'm gonna be honest. If I was a dude, I'd sock you in the back of the head. I probably have domestic violence on me. If I was a guy, I would have domestic violence on me because I don't play like that. Don't play with me like that, Shirley. I'm telling you, my feelings. I'm too sensitive. Like even if like
It's a lot.
he couldn't even enjoy it. If I even heard a slight moan, like, is you lonely? Is you moaning?
See, and that's the thing.
That's what
Like
I'm saying.
that's why people they think they want threesomes until they're in a threesome or until
And
they start
well,
dabbling in that world. And then it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I'm saying? It's really, you have to really know how to compartmentalize for real, because you have to understand that this is just a physical sexual act, and it should not really affect you and your partner,
it's gonna.
especially if you're sticking to the boundaries, and you and your partner have an understanding. Sometimes it can even bring people closer, you know what I'm saying, because
I can
they
see
get to
how that.
explore, what they like, and what they're into with their partner, and having your partner be understanding of that. That's all that should help you get closer. But the problem is you open up Pandora's box, because then you might get somebody who's a stalker.
Oh,
My man might dig her down too long and good. Now she trying to come back, and I'm gonna have to
I never even
bop,
thought
bop,
about that.
bop.
I've never even thought about that about somebody
Yeah.
being a stalker.
Imagine.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Now they popping up at every party you at, every event you
Can
at,
you
every
imagine?
club you at. They there trying to see what's up.
Oh
Like
my god.
back it.
That's ugh. But
Yes.
no, that's a very good point. I never even thought
It can
about it
get
like that.
real
Yeah,
tricky.
it
It
can
can
get.
get real tricky. It can get real sticky. And I mean, not to say that some women aren't like this, but generally men, they just always gotta do the goddamn most.
It's so funny though. I saw a video where a guy was pretty much saying like, and I hate to talk about these topics because anytime I see these topics, I scroll right over them online. I really do. Like if I'm out with a guy or I'm around a guy and I hear anything about certain topics, if I hear him be like, she gotta be excuse me, I gotta exit. I hate that word. Social media has made me hate the word submissive. Like if
Like
I
I'm
hear that
scrolling
word,
all the way past that
I
shit.
want to swing. Like I'm just ready to swing.
I'm
Like,
scrolling all the way past that shit. And not to say that I'm not down for the, submissive, or, to
but damn, y'all didn't have
first
to
of
do
all,
that to the word.
first of all, what I'm seeing a lot nowadays is the men want the women to be submissive, but they also have to be the head of the household.
Yeah, there's nothing being submissive about being
So
ahead.
how do I submit to you when I gotta go to work, cook, clean, hold the house down, pay the bill? I might as well be by myself.
I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I can't, like, I don't, girl, like I told you, when this topic come up, I scroll right past. I done
And you
seen,
know, if that works for you, that works for you. But like we talked about this before, I just like, for me, I feel like it's if it's my partner, it should be a partnership, and you guys should complement each other to where I'm weak at, you're strong at, and where you're weak at, I'm strong at. You know what I'm saying? I might not be good at doing laundry, and you get it done all the time. Fold it up, put it away.
I
It's
never
not a
told her.
man or a woman's job. If I come in the house and the trash is overflowing, I'm not gonna wait till my man gets home to tell him to take the trash out. I'm gonna take the fucking trash out. Like,
I think that, kind of going in even deeper to this subject we were talking about before, I think relationships have been so, there's definitely a gender war going on, and I think a lot of it has to do with opinions.
mm-hmm.
So many opinions on social
Yeah,
media.
yeah,
You know, even speaking of that, the gentleman who came out with Al Reynolds, I think that was his name, with Nia Long, he basically said that Nia Long should have stayed with her husband. And
yeah.
look,
That one. Are you talking about the guy with the long beard that was looked like it
mhm.
was penciled in? Yeah, that told me everything I needed to know. As soon as I saw the beard, I knew it was some motherfucking nonsense. Excuse my French, but yeah, he pissed me off low key because he basically said that we should basically be okay with getting cheated
well,
on because all men cheat.
I saw another post from somewhere else that said that same thing. And I say this, like, I think for women, your best thing is to stay where you feel valued. And if you still find value in the situation, even if they have stepped out, that's
There you
between you
go.
and them. But if you don't find value there anymore, and you can't look yourself in the mirror, and you holding your head down, and you over here questioning your womanness, then
Then you gotta go.
then you gotta go. That's a different conversation.
Then you gotta
But
go.
I just think that social media has beat down the women role, the man role, and what women need to be doing. And I just see so much hatred. Like when I be on posts, like I look at social media all
Yeah,
day.
the comments, they be going crazy in
They
the
go
comments.
crazy at each other. They're disgusting.
It
They're
is.
like,
But the thing is like, do what works for you.
that's it.
If submitting to your man works for you, do that. Like, it's okay. I'm not in your relationship. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. Like, if you like it, I love it. But you don't have to force your opinion down my throat.
Well, I mean, I'm like, it's too many. I have to say it. Even as we have this show, it's just too many people with mics and cameras, and they're just giving these
And
opinions.
they be saying anything,
They just
child.
be saying anything, and it's just like sometimes it's so detrimental because that's what you're constantly seeing. And
Yeah.
I just, outside looking in, I'm just a spectator. I am a participator in a sense because I do have a platform. We have a
Right.
platform.
Right.
But I can't imagine talking day in and day out about fucking what women need to be doing what and why men ain't doing this. And I'm gonna say this one time and one time only: if the woman in your life is not adhering to whatever you want her to adhere to, then leave her where she at.
And vice versa. If
It's
that man ain't serving you what needs to be served,
leave him where he at.
and listen, I'm standing on business. Listen, and because I've been single for a long time, and we don't talk about this on the first season of Milk and Cookies. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna play with nobody, and you're not gonna play in my face. So as soon as I see you playing, you gotta go.
And you know what? I'm gonna be honest, because I've been through the ringer with my partner. I've been through a lot with my partner,
Well,
and
that's any relationship. Like if you
yeah,
with
like,
someone for a long
but
time, you're gonna go through the changes. You're gonna go
at
through, you
some
know.
point, if it's still at some point, men grow. I know people find that hard to believe, but men grow, and men don't even be like, if your man is still tripping off women, and he not like, he's still tripping off bitches and doing all that, and he like come on. At a point as a human being, men do evolve same way women just evolve earlier, but some men do. There are some men that are very mature for their age.
Yeah.
Very mature for their age. But you'll know, like you'll know in your heart, like if it's right. Not to
The
say
problem is, I feel like these days, unfortunately, with music, media, and everything, like it seems to me that the men don't find it like cool or appropriate to like treat their women well.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So one day, AP was showing me something on his phone. And I'm not gonna lie, it's so many beautiful women out there. Like when it's okay, and I say this to say this, when it's beautiful men, like I hate to admit this, but when it's a real beautiful man, I be wondering, like, do he like men? And I know that's I need because I do wonder when I see certain men on Instagram and they so handsome and they look so good. That's the first thing that come to my mind. Like, do they like it, or are they shooting for the other side, whatever. But men, oh my god. It's so many beautiful women. It's nonstop booty, titty, booty, little booty, big booty, medium booty, beautiful face, bald head, short hair, whatever you want.
Literally,
whatever you
a
want.
plethora.
It's a plethora. And a lot of times, if you got a 10,000 stack, just 10,000, not a lot. You know what I'm saying? 10,000, the newest Amiri jeans, some shoes, some Balenciagas or something. Girls is in your DM.
They falling all over you.
They sending you coochie shots. Sending you unsuspecting coochie shot is really wild. That's wild. I ain't that confident.
And the penis shots. Just boom. Like I don't even know. Hello.
Man. That's what and
I don't even know you for real.
I don't know you. And then I go to your page and you actually find, sis, you a fine bitch, and you just sent me a forward coochie shot.
Just forward it right on to me.
Forward coochie. You forward me
for free?
And all I did was nothing.
Baby.
It's hard for them to say. I understand. It is kind of hard.
It's difficult. But it's a lot of fine ass men out here too.
Man, they at work.
It's a lot of fine. A lot of fine men out here.
I don't see them a lot. Okay. When I see a fine man, I be shocked. It's like, oh,
well, I will give you this. I don't really see them outside too many times.
I don't see them outside.
They be online though because they Instagram models too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not into no male Instagram model. I'm cool. I don't know if you were, I don't know. Like I know that's
it's too metrosexual for you.
For me.
Yeah.
I know.
And that's okay. That's your preference.
Like, I don't know how I feel about a man going, hold the camera, 10, 9, 8, 7, and then he lick his lips.
But then if that's bringing home a $10,000 check, then I'm gonna hold the motherfucking camera. And 5.
That's different. That's a financial partnership. That's different. It's different.
So that's the thing, like with content creating these days, like it can be lucrative, you know what I'm saying? So it's really difficult. It's really difficult to you literally are taking a gamble every time. Because honestly, the most gangster of the gangster is playing in the field. You know what I'm saying? They fluid. That's what we say nowadays.
Yeah,
they fluid.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? And if you like it, I love it. Please be fluid, but please be honest. If you're fluid, tell me that you're fluid.
I'm more like, I just understand, and it's not to give men an excuse of why they're cheating. I'm not saying that. But I do understand. After I looked at his first of all, after I looked at his Instagram, I was a little upset. Like, why you follow so many bitches? And he was like, would you be mad if I followed a whole bunch of bitches? Or would you think I was weird if I followed a whole bunch of men?
Because that's something that I definitely look at. Like, I was kind of surfing through Instagram the other day, and I clicked on this Instagram profile of this gentleman that I thought was attractive, but all his pictures were just with like a bunch of guys. Like, it was given very much like, oh, the bros, like bros before hoes type of thing. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You have to be obsessed with me, and that's just what it is. I can't. I don't want you saying, "Well, we can't go hang out because I'm gonna go hang out with the bros." Like, you fucking them or what we doing?
No, there has to be a balance. There's nothing wrong. I want my opinion.
I didn't say that he can't go, but what I'm saying is because like men will spend all day. They tell you that, oh, I'm just going over to the homie house. We're gonna be playing the PlayStation when they really creeping with the next door neighbor. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so crazy. Like, it's a gamble every time. It's like, okay, are you really hanging out with your bros? Or if you really hanging out with your bros, why are you hanging out with a bunch of dudes all the time?
That's different. That's different.
Why are you hanging out with a bunch of dudes all the time? Like,
hey, I like niggas, so if he like niggas, I get it.
yeah. But yeah, social media has definitely
I just
like,
I just think social media has ruined the fabric and the core of what love is. And I think that if I hear one more podcast say something about submissive or start speaking about what a real woman is, or what a real man is,
that's
or
the thing for me.
I'm
Don't tell
so
me what a
tired.
real woman and what a real man is. You don't, your experience is going to be completely different from another person's. You cannot use just your experience and generalize everyone. That's not how this works.
Ugh,
That's
man.
not how this works. So, and there's people that literally would get online and be like, you're not a real woman if you're not coming home and you're not cooking and cleaning every day. I'm not coming home and cooking and cleaning every day. I'm not.
It
So
sucks.
I'm not a real woman with these titties.
It sucks.
Stop. Like,
Okay, hold on though, because we about to switch the subject real quick. Them 215 bodies that was found behind that prison in
listen.
Mississippi. What the fuck? I
And
mean, what
the
the
graveyard is just
no names,
no
just
names, just numbers.
no
Some of them don't even
nothing.
have numbers. These little weird, like metal, like just stakes. Just, it's sick for real. It's really sick. And the thing is like, you guys, like,
Wait a minute though. Only reason why I found out about it because it did not make national news at all. This is the only reason I found out about it. The only reason why I found out about it is because I read an article with Ben Crump, that's a civil rights attorney. I read an article with him and he was talking about it, and he was talking about bringing suit. That was like 2 weeks. That was like 2 weeks ago. I was like, wait a minute though. In Alabama, they found another prisoner who all his organs were gone.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. They are selling organs on the black market, and that's the thing. They are selling organs on the black market. And I came across the story first about it was a black family that had been looking for
Looking for
looking for her son.
Yeah, that's what made, and they only thought it was one.
Yeah, and then they ended up finding the 215 bodies at that same gravesite. And the thing is that they tried to tell the lady like, oh well, you know, we buried him right here because we found him and he didn't have like no ID. Girl, ID and everything still on him. They're not even like
wait a minute,
they're just throwing people in ditches for real. Like,
no major. So, when I go through and I set up everything, I look, I'm looking at your major communications, and meaning major communication, our major communication outlets. And nobody article here and there, but this is not really national news. This isn't,
and it's baffling. But that's the media for you.
Well, yeah, corporate America.
That's the media for you.
Don't expect them to care. And don't say it, but you know what color them bodies are back there. We all know. I had to say something about it, and I just had to say something about it because I just don't feel like it's just getting any type of coverage.
It's not getting enough traction, especially with that amount of bodies. 215 bodies. What are y'all doing for real? Y'all just killing people and just
load them up. Got a spot out there.
And it's giving like real shady police work. It's giving y'all killing people and
getting away with
getting
it.
away with it by just throwing them in these graves.
That is the definition of serial killer.
Yeah.
That at this point,
That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving.
It's giving very serial killer.
It's giving very much
killer.
somebody on the force in that area. They've been going on a killing spree, and they just been dumping these bodies over here
at prison.
The
prison.
At the prison.
At the prison.
Because that's the keep it $1.50. That's the last place anyone is going to look. And if they do see like a makeshift graveyard with all them little stupid little metal sticks in it, they think it's somebody that's already been incarcerated and they're just buried there.
They probably are ill, not getting medical attention, in inhumane conditions. There's no telling. There's no telling.
Just like that man that got ate up by the lice.
Girl.
Got ate up by fleas and bed bugs in jail.
Mississippi is a monster. That's all. Mississippi is a monster. Wait, so I'm switching the subject here. Y'all follow with me, y'all. Follow with me, y'all, because I gotta talk about it. Miss Netta. First of all,
honey child,
Miss Netta looked like Holiday Heart.
Very much Holiday Heart.
Very much Holiday.
Very much Holiday Heart's brother. For sure.
Yeah, she looked like okay.
Very strong.
Very strong.
Very strong.
Very strong. Like
I mean, whoa.
Like,
but honey, she said her man ain't going nowhere.
Charles don't look like he going nowhere.
She said her man ain't going nowhere, and I would like to see you try.
Told Santana to get in that kitchen and make them good ham hocks. Miss Netta do look like she could throw down
now. For sure she can throw down. She definitely got that. I definitely wholeheartedly believe that she is slaying in the kitchen. Okay. Slaying. But yeah, Saucy Santana talking about that man too fine. Like, you better watch out. Miss Netta said, child, please. My ain't going nowhere.
I love the confidence.
I do.
I love the confidence.
But that's really the thing. Like, men really love confidence, though, for real.
They do.
That's like, they are attracted to that.
It's so funny because since I've had the baby, I've put on weight since I had the baby, and I've always been curvy, but
that wagon is dragging, friend. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's huge. It's huge.
It's giving.
And I'm not confident. And I mean, I've never got the looks, the stops, the couples staring at me, like,
because they want to invite you in, friend. They want to do what we were just talking about.
And so it's like to see a woman that looks like Vin, and she like, my man ain't going nowhere. Sometimes I be having to kind of like check myself. You feel me?
Like sis, you're not doing bad.
Sis, not looking okay, like at her and being like, but just saying like, but it's hard.
You're okay, sis.
Social media, it be hard. So many girls snap back. You feel me? Girl. Snap back is insane. My snap back,
They got doctors and you know what I'm saying, body
and a lot of them aren't breastfeeding.
And chefs and they have things in place to help them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they get to heal for real. They don't have to go back to work right away. Unfortunately, that's not the life that we are living just yet. We're on our way, but amen. But yeah, so social media will make you feel like you just.
But Miss Netta, the comments be talking so much shit, cracking jokes and everything, and Miss Netta don't care. She like, I love my man.
You heard her song?
Have I heard her song? No, I gotta find it.
She made a song, friend, telling Charles that his lunch is ready, honey.
Oh,
yes, honey.
Was it better than Mama D?
Actually,
because I love me, Mama D. What was Mama D?
I think I will put them. Excuse me. I will put them neck and neck.
Oh, I gotta hear it.
I
I
will put them neck and neck.
definitely gotta hear it.
I'll put them neck and neck.
Hear
Cause
it.
yeah,
You
it's
know
so
I
with
love me
Fatiana, I
some,
ain't mad.
hey, you know I loves me some motherfucking crazy ass Mama D. Girl, why was she cussing out Scrap? And you saw all that stuff with Scrap, Diamond, Diamond basically talking about not Bambi, Erica, all the shit that's going on with Love and Hip Hop. Cause you know Love and Hip Hop Atlanta about to come back on. Santana's on there too, by the way.
Yeah, because I've been seeing Erica and Scrappy in the blogs a lot, so I figured they must have been shooting and stuff. So
Yeah.
I wonder if this is a storyline or are they really like spinning the block for real?
I hope not.
It's given they really spinning the block for real.
I only say that because he went and married. He went and married somebody else. He didn't like that wasn't Love and Hip Hop. He married her. He married her. They have 3 beautiful children. If that ain't choosing, that's the definition of
Let me
choosing.
tell you something. Like, if you got to choose between me and somebody else, you better choose them.
Okay, that's the
Don't worry
definition
about
of
me.
choosing.
Leave me where I'm at. Thank you.
It's one thing when a man gives a woman his last name,
He's serious.
he's
Well, we
serious.
hope.
That's legacy. Granted,
we
they
hope he's serious. You know.
they going through their ish or whatever, but marriage is serious. Like and he gave her last name. Like if you want to do it for a storyline, I guess everybody need to check.
Yeah, I definitely don't think their marriage was for a storyline. I really,
Yeah,
believe they fell in love and they got married. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just trying to figure out if him getting back and hanging out with Erica is more for the storyline,
or is it true?
or is it really like? Because I don't know. They seem like they vibing for real.
I just, Diamond. I just hate the way that she always looking like a. She always look like she leaving a dope house. She like a smoker. Why does she always look like a smoker? When she can like every time I see her, her wig bad, her body look bad, she look bad. She she got dirty fingernails. Like, why you always looking like that? You Diamond from Crime Mob.
Because she running after a man that don't want her, clearly. How
Girl.
about if you pour into yourself and start
Girl,
loving yourself instead of
she
trying
look
to
like
run
she
after
pouring
that
up
man,
OE.
then you'll be better.
She like she pouring up some OE. She like she drink King Cobra.
Not the OE.
Girl. Yeah, she's a
She might
beer
be.
drinker. Girl, she looked beat. I'd be like, damn, girl, get some rest. Not to be mean.
I mean, but she running behind that man, so she probably is quite tired.
Who
I'll
ain't
be
running
tired
behind me?
too, running after men that keep choosing other people other than you
Girl.
multiple times.
Girl.
Like, when are you going to get a clue? The definition of insanity is to do the same thing and expect a different result. You're insane.
I don't know.
Because I'm not double and triple backing with a man who done chose 3, 4, 5, 6 bitches.
Wait, hold on.
Over me.
Going in if we talking about the Love and Hip Hop. So you know who Jessie Woo is? She's a big time. She's a podcast, very popular media personality. Jessie Woo, super, super beautiful, really beautiful, really beautiful girl. She basically today when I was looking at Hollywood Unlocked, she basically was talking about the Tamar and Jeremy and Tommy situation again. It thought it was all settled and it was all done, but Jessie Woo decided to come out today and talk about it because she said it gave and people didn't like her response because she was saying that it gave very racist connotation by saying that right. But yes, that's what she was saying. She felt it was some racist because he's this Caucasian man. He has these 2 black women going after him. Long story short, she called him George Washington. I was dying. But she was saying how Tamar called her and was basically going off, telling her like where she from and she about to beat up on Tommy and blah 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 because that's still her man, etc. etc. And I don't know. I just felt like you two. That was 2-3 weeks ago, sis. Why are you not Tamar friend? Because if you was her friend, you would have you would have
stepped a long time ago.
You would have stepped. You would have said, okay, well, let me find out the tea. Let me find out the Tiana Taylor
Right.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got that from Cardi B. She had me rolling. She said when they talking about tea, they say Tiana Taylor. But she was like, I'm going, you feel me? Let me figure out what's going on. Blase. Like, why would you go? Like, the situation was already ugly enough. Tommy, like, when I say Tommy wrote a dissertation,
Tommy cracks me up.
and had an introduction, a body paragraph, another body paragraph, and a conclusion. She wrote a full-blown essay about this shit, which, by the way, him eating her booty on the first date is insane. If that's your go-to, that's wild, Jeremy. That's wild.
Flew out to the game. Booty ate.
We don't.
And then Tamar just doubling back, like, girl, like, stand up.
I could never.
Now they're engaged,
girl,
looking to be happily married. For me, it just gives very desperate on Tamar's end. I feel like she's very desperate to be loved and be like in a loving relationship. And as we get older, you know what I'm saying? Like that starts to creep in, you know what I'm saying? But it's not giving. It's not giving. I can't be with no man who done went and told all my business to somebody else and ate her booty.
I just can't be with nobody that ate.
And 3.5 seconds. The fact that you thought it was okay to go eat somebody's booty that you just met.
It didn't stink.
Well, I don't know. Tommy is a real luxury.
It's booty. It's booty.
Well, we don't know what happened. Like, they
and you going around putting your whole lip. You don't even know this girl. Not saying Tommy booty stink, but damn, nigga, like, that's what we doing.
Yeah,
I couldn't get over that. I could never take no man back who the girl came and was like, he ate my booty on the first date. What happened to a kiss goodnight?
Good night. See you later.
We'll do this soon.
But see, that's the thing. Like, it's just everything's so so transactional. You know what I'm saying? Men think that if they buy us something, or if they take us on a trip, or they take us out to dinner, that they're supposed to be getting like sex or whatever the case may be. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be transactional like that.
Not if you're, the way Tommy set it up was basically he said one thing and kept doing another. So she played it exactly how he wanted it played. Tommy was that interview I watched with her and Jason Lee, she is far from dumb.
She is very far from dumb.
Very smart girl. And it's on Tamar's side, I just felt Jessie Woo was whack for that. Like, what's the point of you bringing it up 2 weeks later after it then died down? Okay, your friend called you and she was talking shit. Of course she talking shit. The nigga she like is with a female she knows she hung out with. Of course she popping her gums and running her mouth and talking all this stuff. What's the point of you bringing it up 2 weeks later after it's settled down?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where Tamar even went wrong. Why is you pressed about that girl? You need to be pressing that man, because you sleeping with the enemy, sis. You need to be pressing that man. Like, why the hell would you even go out with somebody because he did that to spite her for real. And that's what I'm saying. And then you're going to go back to him?
Them the worst kind of men. A spiteful man.
He a down low, dirty little, conniving little. He did that on purpose. And you know how I know he did that on purpose? It's because exactly what Tommy said. He told me all your business is. He couldn't wait to gossip about all your business to me. And then spreading my booty cheeks open and proceeded to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh my God. That just makes me want to gag.
Well.
Ugh. Can you imagine you cleaning your house? You got Mary J. Blige playing. You got the incense and the candle. You upgraded. You don't even got incense. You got candles burning. The house smelling like Fabuloso and Allen. It's smelling good and shit. And you get a phone call. No, you actually sit down and decide to have you a little wine or something. And you ain't even gonna turn on the TV, bitch. You got Mary J. Blige playing on low in the background. You chilling.
chilling.
You go and you look on your phone and it's a girl talking about your man ate her booty on the first date
And told you all your
and
business.
told all your business, and then 2 weeks later you talk about
Right.
we married.
Screaming to your audience that you have to go get your man from a crackhead. Like you're sounding like the crackhead right
Wait
now.
a minute. That your man would eat a
You
crackhead
are
booty?
doing drugs if you think that this is okay.
You're the one your man ate a crackhead booty. That's what we're
And
doing.
Yeah. Took her to the game. Front row.
Ate her butt. Front row. No, I'm just
Nah, sir, stay your ass over there. Go on back with her. Go on.
The
do what y'all do.
accusation alone, I can't even. She too creative for me, sis.
Right.
I couldn't do it.
Even if that's not what happened, the fact of the matter is
you put yourself in the
and
position.
you took somebody out that you knew was close to me somewhere, and you knew that was gonna piss me off. You knew that was gonna hurt me, and that's why you did it.
Yeah.
So you would get back. You would get back down low, dirty, conniving type of man.
Be real leery of men that know you don't like a female. Y'all fall out and he reposting her post. He chumming up with her. In my opinion, like honestly, how I feel, if you do stuff like that as a man, you'll sit there. If we was on doing some dirt or some grimy stuff, you'll talk to the feds.
It's given very much
like that's how I feel.
I feel like that's very
straight
much
up
like female tendencies. If you
because
catch
I've
my
been in that situation a few times.
You gossiping and you jealous and you trying to get back. That's given very much female.
I've been in a few situations in my adulthood where a man will stop dealing with me, or I cut a man loose because he phony or flappy or whatever the case may be. And then next month or so, I see him just chummy with a female he know don't like me, and I'm just like,
and this is why you're gone because I peeked. I noticed that you were with that weird shit, and you have to get out of here.
I don't like
just
that.
Solidified.
I don't
they
like.
Think they're doing something, but you really just solidified why I don't mess with you for real. But see, the problem is, as women, when we see that, then it becomes like competition. So now we like,
nah, not for me.
I'm not, but
for me, fam.
Not for me.
Like
but
I said, I think like I don't know. I take
typically what it turns into, where it turns into like a pick me type of situation. And Tamar was trying to make it a pick me type of situation, and Tommy was like, "I'm cool. I got what I wanted. I got flued out. I was sitting at the front seat. I'm at the game. Got my booty ate.
I got my booty ate. I was at the Waldorf. I'm not gonna lie, like when stuff like that happen, like if you want to bring, like I am such a lady, but when I get real mad, if you want to bring the gangsta out of me, you really, that female them guys be talking about on all these platforms, talking about females get crazy with their mouth. I will cut you out so bad.
Like a sword.
I don't play like that. Like I would never stop talking to a guy, and then you see me popping, talking, and chopping it up with one of your guy, somebody you don't get along with like that, or even somebody that you sag with, like somebody you're at, your buddy or your bro from a bro, whatever. Like no. I don't play those type of games. And it's like, why would you even want to be with a man that's capable of doing that to you? That ain't gonna get you on alimony, sis. Keep playing. He a lawyer. You gonna marry him and he gonna take you for everything you got.
Everything you got.
Girl, he gonna take you for your wigs, your fingernails, your bras, your drawers.
Your royalties.
He gonna take you. Keep playing. You seen how
I can't trust nobody who would move that way. Who would move that way. And they were like fresh out of their relationship too. It was not like
Mari. When I say I'm not playing, I better not even see you like a bitch post I don't fuck with. I don't play
like, why are you even over there?
Oh, you playing on another team?
Why are you over there?
That's your side? That's your side? Over there then. Go ahead and stay there, fam.
Go ahead and go over there.
I wish. Don't play with me like that. Like that stuff I don't play with. I don't want
stand on business.
Stand over there. 10 toes down, bro.
10 toes down. That's what you want. Go ahead. Bye.
You
You
wanna
got it.
wake up. I will turn into man. I will
You
turn.
got it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, I've had guys where I even seen them. If I even see you beautiful, absolutely not. I'll never give you a chance again. Never. Don't play with me like that. Don't even
And
contemplate in my
let
face
you
like
do it.
that.
You be all kind of bitches and hoes under the damn table. All of them. You'll be every
Girl.
trick, slut, everything for the streets.
Girl, you can't call me that because I will never even do it. I don't play with men like that.
And not just be the thing for me. Like, people just really got to understand. Treat people how you want to be treated.
Amen.
At the end of the day, if everyone really stuck to that, we'll all be much more better off. Because you wouldn't do things that you wouldn't want someone to do to you.
You know, people don't play like that. People think they getting your attention. They do goofy stuff because they think they getting your attention, and only attention you getting is me giving attention to another man.
Hello.
Because that's the same. Those type of guys, they'll drop your photo, your naughty photos. That's all that gives me.
That's what that very much gives me. Revenge porn.
You one of those.
All of a sudden now your whole new album is leaked. Like, yeah, that's what it gives.
You a Party Fontaine ass nigga. Okay,
that's what it gives.
You a party nigga.
It's giving.
Because I really didn't like what he did to Megan. I'm sorry. He went on a spree. She's a rapper, sir. She said a few bars. You went on interviews, podcasts, you dropped the song, you name dropped her name. You did so much.
Just to turn around and say, yeah, I cheated.
Like, what are you talking about?
This is what I be talking about.
I cheated because they was talking about her.
Because she lied.
What woman want to tell you what she was doing before you? That woman was single. She wasn't messing
as
with
a Pringle. So if she want to go do this, that, and the third, then that's on her.
You not a real man. Who cares about what she was doing?
It gave insecure.
He gave me very insecure. When The Rock made that comment about her, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, come on now. When he made that comment about her, insinuating like how fly she is, he was tweeting at him like he was weird.
Calm down.
What you want? Your woman, every chance she get, her body is her product.
Yeah.
Outside of her lyrics, she's always twerking. That's
body is bodying.
Body is bodying. What if you wanted
naturally too? On top of that,
like, come on. I just like and I was a fan of him, but I knew he was weird when he had feminist tattooed on his ribs. That's weird.
I didn't even know he had that.
Yeah, he got feminist tattooed on his weird. To me, he should have said feminine because it's weird, bro. It's weird.
You're trying hard.
You're trying hard. You're trying
real hard. And that's sad because he is a fine man.
He is gorgeous.
He is so fine.
Mm-hmm. But when I saw that feminist on the ribs, I was like, you different.
You different. Damn.
That's like I take off my shirt and I got a big old bro code.
Like what?
Before hoes. Like, bitch, what you were doing before?
What are we doing for real?
What are you doing? You wasted ink on that? Like, come on. Feminist? I told you. Like, that shit was weird. I was like, bro, weird.
That's giving you're trying very hard. Well, you don't even need to.
That's giving them dudes on Facebook who be talking about Black women are queen, and behind closed doors, they uppercutting their
I was about to say beating her ass. Straight
whooping on her. Old school. Whooping on her old school.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
For real.
There's so many dudes like that on Facebook. They be talking about Black queens and protect the Black queen the whole time. Wifey over there dodging fucking punches because he got little meat.
Yeah.
See it all the time.
Fendi facts. And that's sad. Real sad.
Grown man with feminist tattooed on your chest, on your rib cage. Weird.
What does that mean, sir? What do you mean by that? I just need to know.
I'd be like, baby, put your shirt down.
Party. Can you tell us what that means? Like, why did you decide to
girl, I don't know. I don't want
across your ribs. We just like want to be clear. Like, we just like need to know.
I need a masculine man. Dang.
That's me. I want a man.
I want a man. I want a man. When I say, baby, there's a spider on the wall, he walk
And he
up and
coming, yeah, he coming to kill it.
man.
Exactly. Fast, because he
I want
already
a okay, like well, guys, it's been an hour.
It's an hour that fast already?
It's an hour. It's actually an hour and 10 minutes. I gave
okay, period.
And it is so much fun. We love.
Yes, thank you guys for tuning in. And tell us what was your favorite part. Comment down below. Let us know if you have any comments on the topics that we talked about today. Or, hey, if you want us to cover anything else or any other ideas or topics that you guys want us to cover, we are very much open. Give us a little shout out or whatever. And we'll be back next week.
Next week. Absolutely.
And hopefully this time no one will be calling me and
no one better not be calling her. Okay. We love you guys and we are out.